Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today's Friday, March the 14th, or Pi. It's Pi Day. Pi circumference 3.14. Well, today's date is 3 slash 4, 1 4. 314. Anyway, a little bit of trivia there for the math people out there. Well, that wasn't trivia, but I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of funny. We had a really nice day. We got to 77. The clouds are moving in now. The wind is picking up because they're calling for storms late or early in the morning. It's supposed to start. That's all right. We could use a good rain. So I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Anybody having fish for dinner tonight? Since all the fish fries are going on. Oh, and then Monday is St. Patty's Day. They were talking, they talked to this one lady on the radio. She does the entertainment, and she lives here in Cincinnati, and she knows all the hot spots, and she's talking about all the, go to this bar for, this kind of Irish food, and it's pretty interesting. If I was younger, I'd do it. But I don't do the bar scene no more. Nope. Matter of fact, I can't even tell you the last time we were at a bar. That's how long it's been. As my wife sits there and laughs. But it's all good. We had fun when we were younger. Not that we're not having fun now, but you know what I mean. So the article I'm going to share today comes from Newsweek. So let's just get to it. It says the Democrats issue Civil War warning. I was like, what? That's what caught my eye. Democrats are crying. Ooh. Representative Maxine Waters, she's a shit starter, said Thursday that President Donald Trump is working toward a civil war. The California Democrat told reporters at a press conference for the Congressional Black Caucus in Virginia that Trump's policies during his first 2 months in office were not haphazard but purposeful. I'm worried that Trump is on the edge of creating a civil war, Waters said. He alluded to it more than once. He alluded to the fact that if he did not get reelected, that there could be a civil war. Newsweek reached out to the White House for comment via email Friday morning. Meanwhile, why it matters. Waters has made a similar claim before, but her remarks Thursday are some of the fiercest from congressional Democrats since Trump's return to the White House. Democrat voters and commentators have been calling for a stronger response from the party's representatives. What to know? Speaking alongside fellow Black House Democrats, Waters addressed policies from the Trump administration that she saw as problematic, including the tariffs on Mexico and Canada. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, and the firing of federal workers. Other members, including New York's Yvette Clarke, also spoke about the impact of Trump's policies over the past 2 months. Clarke said Trump's executive orders had raised the cost of living rather than lowered it, as he had promised. But Waters took a stronger stance. Of course she did. This president is putting us in a position where hungry people are going to be on the street, Waters told reporters, where nonprofits who were waiting for their checks are not going to get them, where seniors waiting for their Social Security checks will not get it, where poor families with children will not get what they believe the government has agreed to do. And you know what? They keep bringing up the Social Security. If Trump does anything, in my opinion, does anything with Social Security, maybe not tax it anymore. Why they keep saying that, I don't know. Anyway, the California Congresswoman said she believed the president expected confrontation, violence, and anticipated a civil war. Waters added that Democrats would stand up to this plan and not be provoked into violence. Really? No, I'll wait till I'm done reading. It places responsibility on us to live and do like Dr. Martin Luther King taught us to do, she said. He taught us to organize and protest, but he taught us nonviolence. Man, she is, wow. During his 2024 campaign, Trump, that if he was not reelected, there could be a bloodbath, which some took to mean violence would break out should he lose. He was also seen as responsible for inciting violence at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021, following his defeat to Joe Biden. The president has also called for America to move forward as one country. In his inauguration speech, he heralded the golden age of the United States, portraying himself as a leader who could bring a divided nation together. Clark was quick to say that Waters was speaking for herself and not the wider Democratic Party. The party, which lost control of both chambers of Congress in November, has struggled to find a cohesive voice in recent months. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer faced backlash Friday after helping the GOP's spending bill move forward. And then it goes on what people are saying. New York Representative Yvette Clarke told reporters, "It is very clear that what Donald Trump is doing right now is violently impacting the communities that we represent. Whether that ultimately ends in a civil war remains to be unseen." And then Chuck Schumer said at the Senate floor, "I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country to minimize the harms to the American people." I don't know why I started talking like that. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down. Trump has taken a blowtorch to our country and wielded chaos like a weapon. For Donald Trump, a shutdown would be a gift. It would be the best distraction he could ask for from his awful agenda. He doesn't. While Trump still sees support for many of his policies, he is also facing backlash for actions taken in recent weeks. On Friday, thousands of veterans will protest in Washington, D.C. over proposed cuts to Social Security, federal job losses for veterans, the pardon of January 6 rioters, and reductions in veterans' health care services. Republican representatives continue to be heckled at their town halls across the country. Now, for all the veterans out there that do use the VA, let me know if you're having trouble with it. I've never messed with the VA because I never heard anything come out good about it. I mean, it's a waiting list, this, I don't know. I just never dealt with it. I work, I have my own insurance. I'm going to do it that way. But back to Waters, Maxine Waters. I don't know if anybody remembers, but when Trump got in the first time, she literally was out on the street telling Democratic people to get in the Republican people's faces. if you see him at the gas station, if you see him in a restaurant. Now, what's that? That she's inciting violence right there. Yeah, she's nothing but a shit starter, like quite a few others. That our country is divided. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the hate for Trump and now the hate for Elon. Elon used to be loved. Oh, he's doing stuff for make the green earth and climate change. He's doing these electric cars, and they were praising him back then. Now they hate him, and they hate him because he's just he's on Trump's side. So anybody that's on Trump's side is going to be hated by the other side. As a matter of fact, while Biden was in, people, and I know this for a fact, were doing this at grocery stores. They wouldn't say it out loud just because they knew what kind of bullying it was going on. But I didn't. I told people I'm voting for Trump again. So anyway, that's all I got to say. This is Wolfgang. Have a great Friday evening, a great weekend. And if you're going to get any of these storms coming your way, make sure you got batteries in your flashlights, radio that you can use. Make sure it's got batteries in it, candles, whatever. We're all preppers. We all got that stuff. So anyway, blessed be, stay safe. Have a great weekend, and I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.